Hi, my name is Hannah. I'm in y'all's persuasive speech class, and today I'm going to be giving a demonstrative speech on how to play Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles on the guitar, because it's a song that everyone knows. This is my guitar. It's a Taylor, if you guys can see the label up front, and it's a 4/5 guitar, so a full-size guitar would be 5/5, and this is a 4/5 guitar because it's a travel guitar, but I like the way it sounds more and it's a lot less expensive, so that's what we're going to be learning on today. Before we actually go into learning it, I would like to show you guys that there's 6 strings on the guitar and there's a ton of frets. So each one of these spaces is a fret. So this is the 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, and the notes change as you go up the frets. So the 1st string is the E string, but as you go up, E, F, F sharp, G, it changes as you go up. So that is kind of how a guitar works. As the string shortens, the length between your finger and the end of the string, it gets higher. For this song, Here Comes the Sun, we're going to be using a capo, which you can put on a fret to change the key of the song that you're playing in. So we're going to put it on the 6th fret, because that's the key that the song is played in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you're just going to clip it on, and then it changes the key. So I'm going to demonstrate for you guys what the song is going to sound like at the end of everything, and you can excuse my singing voice, and then I'll show you guys how to play it. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it's been some years since it's been here. Here comes the sun. Ta-da! So that's what you guys are going to be able to do at the end of this video. So I'm just going to go right into the demonstrative part of this speech. So because we've put the capo on the 6th fret, the frets kind of start over. So instead of saying the 8th fret, I'm going to say the 2nd fret, because this is the 1st fret after the capo, and then the 2nd fret. So there's different chords on the guitar, or you could just play individual notes. So a chord, that's the D chord, but then you could also play, obviously, just individual notes on the guitar. So the first thing that we're going to do is learn the chord. So the main chord of the song is D, because it's in the key of D. So these last 3 strings, 4, 5, 6, the strings, we are going to position our pointer finger on the 2nd fret, our index finger, I don't know what fingers are called, on the bottom string, and then your ring finger on the middle string. So it looks like that, and you're just going to strum those strings. So the way that it sounds like little darling is when we take off our middle finger from that bottom string. Can you guys see that? I want to play it in slow motion, but... So that's the main riff of the song, and it's really easy because you just take off your middle finger. So then after that, we're going to go into a D, which is actually the first chord that people usually learn when they're playing guitar. You're going to put your pointer finger on the 2nd fret on the 2nd string, your middle finger on the 3rd fret on the 1st string, and then whichever one of these fingers you guys want on the last string all the way down here. And that's how the G chord sounds. And that comes after what we just did with the D string. So, and then to G. And then after that is A, and this is an A chord. So I don't know if you guys can tell, all 3 of my fingers are actually on the same fret, which you gotta shove them all in there. They don't fit really naturally, but it's a super easy chord because you don't have to move anything around. It's just like all on the 2nd fret. And that's the first part of the song that we've done. So to recap, repeat it. And then here comes the chorus. So it starts back at D, but we're going to do a little bit more specific finger picking. So I don't know if you guys can see my fingers here, but this is the bottom string. Sorry. Okay, so we're going to be hitting this a few times, and we're going to be taking on and off that finger on our last string. So all together. And then you guys know how it comes back, like, wait. I'm doing this so slowly that it's very hard to get right, but yeah. And again, right? And then this last part, we're gonna hit the 3 strings, just going up. See, my middle finger isn't on that last string anymore, so. So that last part is the hardest part of the whole song, but essentially you're just walking it down, so it starts here, take one off, take one off. So, yeah. And then it ends on D. So I guess I'll play it again for you guys since we've all learned it now, so I can play it out what we just did, so. And that is my demonstrative speech. Thank you all for watching.